on the Lenten journey. And the Lenten journey is something we do every year, and some of you may have not joined us on a Lenten journey. It's a time of reflection and self-denial, maybe picking up habits that we've let go, maybe developing new habits. But the Christian life is very much a journey of sometimes we get it and sometimes we don't. And I've got here a labyrinth, which some people use as a point of reflection, and they follow this path all the way around. The use of a labyrinth is kind of a reflection tool as well, as you go around, to think about your habits, your blockages, your impatience, your questions, the burdens you're carrying. And as people work through the labyrinth, eventually they get to the inside. And sometimes people can leave the burdens they're carrying right in the center. Our Lenten journey could be also something where we leave the burdens we're carrying, the fears we have, the concerns, at the center. And for Christians, the center is Christ. And the culmination of our Lenten journey is Holy Week and Easter, the great celebration of Easter, where we have laid down our burdens and where Christ has risen from the grave, triumphing over those burdens, triumphing over those fears, triumphing over that guilt, that pain, that alienation, and saying, "Do not be afraid. I go before you. I am with you always to the end of time." But along the journey, there will be frustrations, because every time I do a labyrinth, I think, oh, look, I'm almost right here in the center. And then I realize, no, I'm sent back, down, back through all things. Oh, really, this is so difficult. How do I do this? Sometimes we choose a path and find out that, in fact, we've taken ourselves back to where we had begun, and how frustrating that can be. And sometimes we learn to give it the time it needs, to understand what is it that's bothering us. Why are we so impatient? Where are the things about our life that have caused us this difficulty? Sometimes at the beginning of a labyrinth, there's a pile of stones that people can pick up. And the idea is that you pick up a rock that you like and you then go through the labyrinth. And when you get to the center, you leave that stone there as a witness to the things you've thought about and prayed about and remembered and worried about while you were walking this long, ponderous path. This is a labyrinth I got from the Sisters of St. John the Divine. And they've made them as fundraisers, but also it's just a beautiful reminder that we are on this journey of faith, and it's not a straightforward walk right into the center and you've done it, tick off that box. But that the journey takes on new meaning every time we stop to pay attention to it. And so I pray that this Lent, your journey of Lent, takes on new meaning, and that you deal with something you haven't been dealing with, and draw closer to Christ and to the meaning of all this. The services we have during Holy Week, the great vigil at the cathedral or in the home church near you, all have great meaning. And if every time you go to a service you say, "God, please speak to me through what I'm about to experience." It's the same thing when we begin this walk of a labyrinth. Please speak to me while I do this journey. Help me attend to what you're saying to me. And let me become more in love with you, more filled with your purposes, more aware of your grace. Happy Lenten journey.